Good morning, my dear student. Welcome to biology. Today, lecture 6. So, my dear student, today we will start a new chapter, chapter 7, evolution. So, evolution. The term itself means that changes. So, evolution means changes. So in biology, when we'll talk about evolution, we will mainly talk about living organism evolution. Okay, so we'll focus mainly on living organism. So when we say evolution, that means what are the changes that organism have faced in past many years. Okay, or in this chapter two terms will be there: origin of life and evolution. Origin of life means from where life have originated, but evolution means changes. So after the formation, okay, or before the formation of life, what are the changes that uh, life has faced, that together we learn in this chapter as evolution. Okay, so in this chapter we will learn the following topic. So number 1, origin of life. So how life originated, from where it have originated, we'll learn about origin of life. Then evidence of evolution. So what are the evidence that are saying that evolution has happened in this way, or how the changes occur? So some evidence are there. So on the basis of that evidence, today in biology or in evolutionary biology, we are learning about evolution. Okay, then next we will learn about adaptive radiation, then biological evolution. So this topic is very much important in this chapter for us as a biology student. Okay, then we will learn about Hardy-Weinberg principle. So this is also very important. So in this chapter we will learn about Hardy-Weinberg principle. Then we will learn about a brief account of evolution. So then again we will have a brief account of evolution. Then origin and evolution of man. So this topic is very much important, and this chapter mainly we are learning. So ultimately we will come to know that how human being has evolved and from where it has originated. Clear? So this chapter covers this following topics. So one by one we will discuss. Okay, now my dear student, evolutionary biology is the study of history of life forms on earth. So evolutionary biology is a branch of science, we may say, that study of history of life forms on earth. So it is a subject that deals mainly with the history of life forms on earth. So what are the histories of life forms on earth? Okay, what are the different stories that are associated in life forms on earth? So from where it from where the life originated, from where from the origin, how it have changes, okay, until the date, from where to where what the changes occur. So this subject talk about all this. So evolutionary biology is the study of history of life forms on earth. So it talks about the history of life forms on earth. To understand the changes in flora and fauna that have occurred over millions of years on the earth, we must have an understanding of the context of origin of life, that is evolution of earth, of stars, and indeed of universe itself. So if we want to know that what are the changes in flora, that is the plants, and fauna, that is the animals, that have occurred over millions of years on the earth. So if you want to know and understand the changes in plants and animals that have occurred over millions of years on the earth, at first we must understand the evolution of earth. Okay, so the changes of earth, the origin of earth, then about the stars, and indeed of the universe itself. Okay, so because of which, first we will know how the universe originated. Origin of life. So my dear student, here you may see a picture that shows the twinkle stars. Okay, so when you see a clear sky, okay, so this is an you can see a picture that shows a clear sky. So when you see the clear sky, you will see the stars are twinkling, and we are peeping at the stars. So when we see the stars, actually we are looking back in million years back. So that stars that we see today are the appearance of millions of years back. Okay, so stellar distance are measures in light years. So this distance, that is the distance between us and the stars, that is the stellar distance, are measured in light years. So from star to us, that light falls, so it took million, this distance too far, because of which the light falls on us today, but that star, that form or that origin or existence maybe millions and millions of years back. Okay, so when we see stars, we are apparently are peeping into the past. So it says that when we look at the star, actually we are looking at the past. So that past is light year. The origin of life is considered as a unique event in the history of universe. So it is said that the origin of life is considered as a unique event in the history of universe. So the formation of life is a unique, you can say, an event that took place in the history of universe. Okay, my dear student, so now you may have question that what we see today in front of us, many things when we see today, are they really exist? Yes, they really exist, because they are very close to us. So these are present, but the stars that we see, these are the past. So my dear student, now let's know about the universe. So here you may see a picture that shows the universe. So when we say universe, that means endless. Okay, so beyond our imagination, it is very 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 vast and spread. Okay, so the universe is vast. Then the universe or the cosmos consists of millions of galaxies, and that universe consists of, it contains millions of galaxies. Now what is galaxy? So what is galaxy? Huge congregation of stars held together by force of gravity. So galaxy means it is a, you can say, a crowd of stars or a group of stars, and these stars are held together by force of gravity. Okay, so due to force of gravity, these stars are hold there together, and that group of stars together is known as galaxy. Our own galaxy called the Milky Way or Akash Ganga. So our galaxy is known as Milky Way or Akash Ganga, which appears as a river of bright light falling through sky. So when you will see, sometime you may see in the sky that okay, a beam of light you may see in the sky. Okay, sometime in a clear sky you will find that a beam of like rays of light are falling. Okay, so that beam of light is our own galaxy, that is Milky Way. Okay, and we are part of that Milky Way. The universe is infinity both in time and space. So universe is infinity in time as well as in space. There is no any, you may see, some boundary in times or in space. The universe is very old. So it is said that the universe is very old, almost 20 billion years old. So our universe is said to be almost 20 billion years old. Considering the size of universe, Earth is indeed is big. So it is said that considering the size of the universe, our earth is very very small. Okay, like you may say like cell. Okay, smaller than cell we may say, like bacteria and these all very very small considering the universe. So universe is such a large, and in consider to our earth it is very very small. Okay. The Big Bang Theory attempts to explain to us the origin of universe. So, the Big Bang Theory attempts, so they tried to explain us the origin of universe, that how universe originated. So to know the origin of universe, we have to learn the Big Bang Theory. So in next class we will learn about Big Bang Theory. So till today we have known about what is universe. Okay, what is evolutionary biology and what is universe. So today we came to know what is universe. Okay, universe is very vast, it is infinity both in time and space, and universe is almost 20 billion years old. Our own galaxy name is Milky Way. Okay, so in next class we will learn about Big Bang Theory. Thank you and have a good day.